Hi, thank you for joining me for Ladies on Track at Following Titus 2. We are still talking about the Shunammite woman, my favorite story in the Bible, okay? 2 Kings 4:32, it says, when Elisha came into the house, he saw the child lying dead on the bed. Here the Shunammite woman was. God had given her this child that she didn't ask for, right? And now the child had gone out into the field with his father and apparently had a heat stroke or something terrible happened like that. His father brought him into the house and she said, take him to the prophet's room. And when Elisha arrived at the house, the child was still dead, even after Gehazi had followed his instructions. Let me ask you a question. Has your faith ever been so shaken because God did not answer the first time or the second time when you prayed? Let me ask you, what did Elisha do when he came in? Gehazi had told them what to do, and the boy was still dead, and they had been obedient. And Elisha came in, he found the boy lying dead, and what did he do? He shut the door and prayed. And it said he then went up and laid on the child, put his mouth on his mouth, his eyes on his eyes, his hands on his hands, and he stretched himself upon him, and the flesh of the child became warm. Where was the mother? Think about it with me, okay? Every one of us know that if our child was laying dead in the other room and we were praying for a miracle and the prophet came in and he wanted to close the door and go in and pray for the child, we would have not left that child's side. But the Shunammite woman trusted the prophet Elisha. She let him go in and do his work. And she waited outside the room. Are you willing to wait? Are you willing to wait where God wants you to wait? Are you willing to be obedient? Sometimes that's my challenge. Sometimes it's difficult. So today, here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to take your need, and I would like for you to write it on a piece of paper. And I would like for you to fold it as teeny tiny as you can. And I want you to release it and let it go. Where are you going to let it go at? You can let it go in the trash can. You can drive down the road and throw it out the window. Y'all, I'm not being a litter bug. It is one tiny little teeny piece of paper. Maybe it's a country road. Nobody will see you do it. But release that need. Let it go and see what God is going to do. Let the prophet go in the room, shut the door, and let him do his work, and let God work on your behalf. God's going to do great things. Trust him. It may not be in your time. It may not be how you want it done, but God is able. Have a great day.